What up, YouTube? Trash Talking Circle, Dirty Bird Nation, AR10 in the building, back with another vid, checking up on everybody. Hope y'all had a good holiday weekend. Saw friends, family, had some good food. I definitely did. So, back on the video tip, man, with these Dirty Birds, taking the pulse of the fans around the city. Everybody that's been loyal supporters. Right now, we're just in limbo, man. What really pissed me off about Dan Quinn and about Thomas Dimitroff is this O-line change theme. Now that we're 4-7 and we're got a teeny tiny chance of making a wild card berth, now y'all want to change the offensive line? Are you freaking serious? Now y'all want to change the O-line. Now y'all want to make changes on the O-line now that the season's almost over. Like, there's a small glimpse of hope for the franchise, for the fan base, for the players of continuing into the postseason, and now we want to make O-line changes. Why didn't we make O-line changes when we were 1-2, 1-3, 1-4, 2-4, 3-4? Why didn't we make O-line changes then? Why are we waiting till now to make freaking O-line changes? It's stupid, man. And another thing, man. This franchise is just dumb, man. No coaches have been fired. No players have been demoted. Yeah, you could cut their playing time, but release some of these cats, man. If they're not getting it done, release them. They're just dead weight. They're taking up freaking space on the roster for somebody from either the practice squad or somebody, you could bring in that could freaking do well on the field. We're 4-7. Obviously, what we've been doing is not working. So we need to make changes. The starting lineup needs to change. We've been getting our tail kicked almost every week in the damn trenches because, either our guys aren't talented enough, or they're not strong enough, or they just don't want to block, or they don't want to get off blocks and tackle. And now you want to make changes? We need to make changes to the D-line, the O-line, the secondary. It's a bunch of changes that need to be made. It's not just the O-line. And it's just dumb, man. Like, the whole logic of this team, like, it's the same bullcrap from Quinn. Every Sunday after a loss, it's the same thing. We didn't get it done. We need to go back, look over the film, and make changes and improve on last week and improve on last week and improve on last week. How about you start calling some of the players out? How about you start calling some of the coaches out and saying, hey, this guy didn't perform, and that's why he didn't get no snaps. This guy was demoted to the practice squad because he kept getting false starts, so he just kept getting his butt kicked in the trenches, or he couldn't block nobody, or he had all these open field tackles and he missed them. How about that? You know what I'm saying? Why don't we do things like that? The type of stuff that goes on in this organization from the players on the field, it wouldn't fly in other teams. You know what I'm saying? If this guy is constantly getting beat, if this guy's just getting exposed at his position and not being able to perform, then you put him on the bench. You demote him to the practice squad. If this coach can't get through to the players, if the players are tuning them out, if they're not performing in practice and not performing in the games, it's 50-50. It's the coach's fault and it's the player's fault. Somebody needs to go. Heads need to roll, man. It's just crazy, man. I don't understand why Quinn and Dimitroff and freaking Rich McKay, why won't y'all make changes, man? Why won't y'all do things a different way? You're 4-7. You're 3 games below 500. If you even made any slight changes when you were 1-2 or 1-3 and 1-4, you might not have 7 losses now. You might have 6 or 5, and you're right there in the playoff hunt. But the fact that you just been ignorant and just let's just all stick together and just ride it out and just ride it out. Your inability to take action has caused 7 losses. It really has. And I'm sick of it, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'll rock my gear. I'll rock the logo. But I don't get happy when I put my gear on. You know what I'm saying? I don't walk, with my chest out when I put my gear on. And it's because of the players and these coaches and the freaking front office, man. Y'all aren't doing anything to make the fans happy to buy gear, happy to rep the team, happy to celebrate a win. We've lost 3 in a row, and now you're talking about making O-line changes. You should have did that 3 games ago. You know what I'm saying? It's just dumb, man. This franchise doesn't have the freaking smarts to get over the hump. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, a playoff appearance is cool, but it's not good enough, man. 9-10 wins is not good enough. You need to go into the playoffs, win playoff games, and get the Super Bowl trophy, man. But we just don't have it up here to do that. You know what I'm saying? We need to make changes like ASAP, like as soon as possible. We need to make changes. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I feel, man. We take on the Ravens on Sunday. Who knows how we're going to play? We might play good. We might play bad. We've played good and bad at home. We have given up a lot of points at home, so who knows what's going to happen. Whether Lamar or Flacco starts, it really doesn't matter. I really don't care. Hopefully we get the win, but I don't know what to expect out of this team. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, that's my rant about these O-line changes, man. AR10 checking in with y'all. Be easy. I'll get up with y'all for another game preview. We'll talk some X's and O's in a few days. All right? Peace.